I am Abdulateef Abdulkareem. I'm a community development facilitator, a researcher, a data analyst, and I'm also the founder of Saving African Youth Dream Initiative, a non-government organization that actually focuses on creating an ecosystem opportunity where young people can harness to maximize their own potential. Yeah, it was when I was in 3 level University of Lorry. There was a day I just got back home. My mom, she's a vice principal of a school, not too far to my house. So it drops the conversation between my mom and my dad, and the conversation actually centered on a particular child in my mom's school that the parents couldn't afford to pay, the sum of 300 naira, which is meant to be PTA fee for about 3 terms. And this same parent is having about 4 kids in that same school, and this parent is owning the school, something tallying to like 4,000 naira, and some other effects as well. So it was that story that got me, emotional, and I felt that, okay, fine, just 300 naira. This same 300 naira is the amount of money I do use to buy items 7 in school. Sometimes just use the money to just, take care of ourselves, and not even being the main money we are going to use to eat, and we are not going to feel the impacts. So I felt, okay, fine, I can start up with something, we change actions that will enable, this kind of kid to have a quality education, and as well as the opportunities they are made to get. To me, I can't really say I have a mentor, or I have people I look up to. They are very far from me. I look up to Amzala, the founder of Connected Development. I look up to Samson Itodo and Cynthia, both the executive director of Yaga Africa and the program director of Yaga Africa, Cynthia. So those are the people. Those are the 3 people that I actually look up to. I always am supposed to follow their activities on social media, and it has been fine so far. We're trying to make a remarkable, impact in this kind of difficult society. It's not an easy task, to be candid, and we face a lot of challenges. It has not been plain sailing at all, and we face some of the challenges that we face include financial constraints, not having adequate support from the government, and restriction to change from the society to as well, from the conservative element of society. So there is this restriction to change. Over the years, we've actually carried out a lot of activities. We have a scholarship stream for underprivileged students in the Kwara State, whereby we do give them scholarship. Currently now we have about 20 students, that benefit from the scholarship streams, including students from tertiary institutions. We have students from Usman Dan Fodio, students from the UK, and University of London as well. So we've actually hosted some educational development programs, and we've tried as possible to hold trainees, programs on leadership and entrepreneurship trainings. So currently now we've launched SLTC. SLTC is a program that is meant to help improve the writing, the reading, as well as public speaking ability of students in Kwara State. We've actually launched interactions. Interaction is designed for secondary school students as well, for them to have a voice, take up some responsibility, some leadership roles in their various community, and be the change agents that we want. We've launched business organization and oversight, because one of our thematic areas is governance. So we've launched business relation oversight. Business relation oversight, we understand that the work of legislator, is very, very wide, and they are like the supportive system, of a nation that is going to work. So if our legislative arms is not well structured, we are going to have problems as a nation. So we understand that these are the people making the laws. These are the people, approving nominations. These are the people representing us, and these are the people in charge of the oversight to ourselves. So we understand that, okay, fine, we need to let these people understand their primary objectives. So we started to take up the project whereby we go around to synthesize, to school our potential legislators and our legislators so that they can understand what exactly we are expecting from them. A lot of them will probably just organize some empowerment programs and probably give some people jobs. Yeah, it's fine to create jobs, to give out jobs, not creating jobs, but then you have to understand your primary assignments, which is you making policy that's fair and fair for all and institutionalizing this. To be earned in 5 years' time, then we will have gotten valuable partnership with organizations so that we can further, propel our activities to reach larger audience. In the next 5 years, I am projecting this a saving African Union that's going to have team in about 10 African countries. I'm projecting a saving African Union that is going to have that will have impacted over 700,000 young people. To be candid, the turnout was poor. When looking at the statistics ranging from 1999 to now, it has always been poor, and we had about 23% turnout this time around. We had 93 accredited voters, and 93 million accredited voters, and it was just about 23 million people, that casted their votes, which resulted to a low turnout compared to 1999, where we had about 60%. And I would say INEC aren't ready. INEC aren't ready to take up the challenges, for them to be an independent body that the Nigerian naturally wants. Because when we look at the kind of preparation INEC have put in place ahead of these elections, we shouldn't be expecting we having issues, in having access to our polling unit results on high report immediately after the elections. So I think INEC has a lot of work to do. They need to be more intentional in their dealings, and they need to be very careful in the kind of people they put in critical roles in INEC as well. And INEC should also try as much as possible that we are investing so much in them. Like for these beavers, Nigerians spent a lot of billions there so that we can make use of beavers for which have a credible, transparent elections. At the same time, it wasn't useful. So why would you have to waste that kind of money on something that it wouldn't be useful? This kind of money could have created a lot of jobs, could have helped some Nigerian, make reasonable impacts, to the national development with their skills. So why would you keep wasting money when you know that you find the results that you intend to achieve won't be met? So it is about hope that INEC is going to readjust in these gubernatorial elections, and we are going to have the true population of people speak after the elections. What I mean by true population of people, the true person that people really want to emerge.